This video, we're doing an unboxing of 3 different styles of pry bars made by Chili Tools and putting them to the test on all of our job sites. What's good, everybody? It's Carpet Mike here, and we are starting off with the wooden handled pry bar. This thing is beefy and it looks like a grill tool, but we have found this thing to come in really handy on all of our flooring job sites. So first things first, we're removing a gripper metal, and it's got the girth, the beef, all that good stuff you want to go ahead and get that out of your way with the quickness. Good to go. So next we got Chili's mini pry bar here. We're going to go ahead and open this up, ironically, with the Chili linoleum knife. And we're going to put this one to the test, see where it works best for us and what it's good for. So anytime you're saving your gripper metals, we found that this one comes in handy because it doesn't have the massive power as the other pry bar, and you're able to kind of wiggle that lip loose without snapping the metal up. So we're back to the big beefy pry bar. This is looking to be my favorite so far. We're using it to remove cove base on this job site because it has a scraper wide head on the other end that, we're able to go ahead and peel that down and not have any damage to the walls there. Now we're back to the tiny pry bar. We're able to use this in these tight areas where you get your vinyl plank flooring installed and you got to wiggle it in there just to pull it tight. But hey, what if you lock your bathroom door and you don't have the key to pop that lock? You got to remove the trim. This is another case where the little pry bar has come in handy. We're able to remove the trim piece without damaging the casing. And then once we get that slid out of the way, we're actually able to use this to pop the lock as well. So simple slide that in there around the door handle and boom, back in, we are good to go. Here's a scenario where we're using the mini pry bar along with the beefy pry bar to apply pressure and get our vinyl planks to lock together. Here's another scenario where we're going to use the beefy pry bar to go ahead and apply pressure and slide our cross joints together. And then once again, the tiny pry bar for these tight knit spots where we need to get tiny planks into place and interlocking where you just can't get the bigger tools in there without doing damage. And for scenarios where you got your gripper metals pounded into the concrete floor, bust out the beefy pry bar with the wooden handle that has the right amount of pressure to just go ahead and snap those nails out, and you can keep pushing forward. Door hinges are always a problem in the flooring industry, and it's easy to run into cases where they're just not popping off. This is where the tiny pry bars come in handy once again. Go ahead and use that to pop those hinges up when they're not properly greased. Flip it over to get the really difficult ones, and smack it with a hammer one time. Boom, hinge pops right up. And finally, back to my favorite. Without a doubt, I'm going to link to this one first in the description area. I will have links to all of these, but the wooden handle pry bar, without a doubt, is my favorite. Out of these 3, it's come in real handy on all the job sites. Even though all of them have served their purpose, this one is without a doubt the go-to. So, any questions, go ahead and comment below. You can find links to everything below this video, and I'll connect with you on the next.